Hello. Today we are going to activate vocabulary from Unit 6. I just love it. Intermediate course. So the first expression here is like father, like son. So, does it concern you? Can you say that you are like father, like son? Have you ever been an exchange student? If yes, when? Why? Do you have anything in common with your friend? What is it? What's the synonym for common? Mutual, right? Do you have many common mutual interests with all your relatives? Do you have good relationship with your folks? What's your attitude to folk medicine? Do you like spicy food? What's the synonym of spicy? Do you follow the idea that variety is the spice of life? Do you often have fever? What's your height? What's your weight? Do you like to cook? What are the ways of cooking? What are the verbs, cooking verbs, let's say? Can you say them all? Do you often use an expression, let him stew in his own juice? Can you translate that into Ukrainian? Or give some example with that? When did you last apply for a job? Can you describe that? When did you apply to some college, institute, or university? Do you remember that time? Which documents did you need for application? Is the climate of the area you live in humid? What's the synonym of humid? Do you like graceful people or you don't care? What's your attitude to bossy children? Would you like to have bossy children? A son or a daughter? Or twins? What's the difference between bossy and authoritative? Do you feel it? If you do, could you give some proper examples to show it? Is your house sometimes like a zoo? Do you ever use your garage as a storage place, and why? Is it good to use your garage as a storage place? Are you as tall as your brother or sister? How often do you irritate other people? And why? What's the synonym to irritate? What annoying habits does your husband or wife have? Are you often grateful to other people? What's the synonym of grateful? Can you put that down, please? Do you often stop by anywhere on your way home? Where do you like to stand in line? What supermarket? Or maybe mall? What's the synonym to line? Can you put that down? What's your favorite topping for a pizza? Anchovies, shrimps, lobster, ham, chicken, sweet corn, maybe peas? Who knows? Are you and your sister or brother as like as two peas? Do you like herring? Do you like pickled or you prefer red herring? Have you ever seen the Golden Arches? And what's this logo type? It belongs to what? Try to remember. Give me please 3 forms of to spin and try to remember what it means. Make a good example, please. What's the ultimate fast food in your town? What's the ultimate cause of human progress? A little philosophy here, please. Step by step. What's the synonym? Do you like a gradual progress or increase in English, or you like a fast one? Is it possible to have a fast progress in English? Let's say within a month. Try to think about that. What's the main obstacle here? Do you like herbs? Let's say in tea, herbal tea. What about basil? Basil leaves? Not in tea, of course. What's the difference between BC and AD, and what do they stand for? Have you ever been to Naples? Where is that? In Chile or Ukraine? Have you ever sung a song in somebody's honor? Have you ever done anything in somebody's honor? All right. To explode. What does that mean? Can a person explode? How do you think? What could be the reasons? Have you ever raved about anything? Have you ever raved because of fever? Do you like when the wind is raving? Are you an obsessed consumer? Do you like shopping? What trivia have you liked about pizza text in Unit 6? When you browse or surf the internet, do you like to look for some accurate information, or some gossip could do as well. Do you like to shoot? Maybe some shooting gallery, some pneumatic weapon. So, if you've ever shot, are your shots usually accurate? Do you like to figure something out for yourself, without somebody's help at all? And why? What's the benefit? Do you like to bring up your kids? What's the synonym to bring up? What's the noun? Have you ever had to put out a big fire in the forest or somewhere else? How were you doing that? Do you like to find out some information by phone? Or you prefer internet? When did you last try out a new plan? Why don't you like to take back something to the store? Because it's faulty, for instance. Some shoes, clothes, or maybe you like it, so tell me. Do you often have to put off something for a later time? Sorry, to a later time. And why is it not very good? What's the synonym to put off? Do you like brand new clothes or you prefer secondhand? What room in your apartment do you mostly gravitate to? What about your guests? Do you have a rectangular or circle table? I mean in the kitchen. Do you have a single or a double sink in your kitchen? Is there an oven, micro oven, or maybe you have a stove or a cooker, electric or gas? Are there many pots and pans in your kitchen? Is there a bulletin board? What's the synonym without a doubt? Can you put that down? Do you like tasteful things like furniture, car, anything? Do you prefer tasty or insipid food? What food can be insipid for you that you can eat? Do you prefer homegrown food? Rich, nutritious? What's your attitude to frozen food? Convenience food? Is your town cosmopolitan? Have you ever been to college town, campus? Would you like to live there for a week? Is your town industrial? Agricultural? Historic? Do you like to communicate or to socialize with sociable, outgoing people? Or you prefer reserved ones? Are you sometimes shy and reserved? Do you like sophisticated movies, books, ideas? Are you often in a rush in your life? On the move all the time? Do you sometimes complain about the weather? What's the synonym to complain? Do you mostly live up to your reputation? What do other people tell about you? What do they say? What do they mention? Is there any stereotype that you usually follow? Do you like Subway? All right. Thank you for your attention and work. Hope to see you next time. Take care.